Your smile keeps playing, you're miles away, yeah. I would go overseas just like that. Don't overthink it, why can't you stay here? Give me the call and I'll just be there like that. I don't understand it, but you keep me together when everything around me keeps me under pressure, yeah. It's so overwhelming, but I will wait forever so you can come and get it. I don't understand it, I don't understand. Try so much to get back. That's something you thought I had to drive me crazy, but I still want you here. So just give me the gun, I'll just be there like that. I don't understand it, but you keep me together when everything around me keeps me under pressure, yeah. It's so overwhelming, but I will wait forever so you can come and get it. I don't understand it, I don't understand.
Hello, welcome in everybody. Looks like my freaking VTuber is broken again. What the heck? Why is it always... Oh, it's sort of tracking a little bit, but I think it's gonna break soon again. Today we are checking out Celldom Classic.
Hi Nebu.
Hey Chakra, how's it going? Yeah, maybe... What do I do? If my VTuber's constantly broken, what the heck? I guess we'll just proceed for now. Pause the music. This is an idle game, apparently. You have to make numbers go up. But the gimmick is that you don't click, instead you swipe or something like that. Something like that. That's what I understood from seeing the description. So we're gonna check it out together. Apparently it used to be a web game, and then they ported it to Steam. The game volume a little bit. Welcome to Celldom. Let's start by swiping your cursor over the cell to earn income. Great, now try it in $100. First step. How do I make it full screen? Can I? There we go. Yeah, this is way better than clicking. Like, I'm getting to 100 so fast. Also, now go to the shop and buy another cell to your board. The shop? This, I guess? Bigger board. Sure. Keep going till you earn $500.
103.
I don't know if buying a bigger board is going to help me much. Because, like, then I have to swipe even further. That's what I got. Dashers can only be obtained after maxing out bigger board upgrade. Default background. Rebirth. Serve with a 1% sell money boost for each stock obtained. Quest. Pop 1k sell. I guess we should buy a bigger board so we get the dashers.
ATK, 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 ATK.
Hi Quiz, how's it going? How much to max it out? I'm trying to get the optimal like ellipsis. Achievement shopper, spend 1k. Where's the next one? I guess it's hidden by the tutorial, so maybe I should just go for 500 so I can finish the tutorial to make the message go away so I can see where my freaking 7th house is.
What do you mean, Hormony bot? Since when is my English fishy?
Did she say your English was fishy? What'd she say? Hey everyone.
Diva stress.
Big shout out to Quit. Great job. Not clicking on sell and upgraded. Upgrading a cell will give it double. What? You tell me the whole time? You didn't tell me I could just upgrade the cell? Wait, why is everything giving more than $1 now? When you pop cells, you leveled up and earned several gems. Use them to buy permanent mega upgrades. Permanent mega upgrades? Where do I do that? It's up here. Money? Auto pop. Ooh, I like that. Auto popper. Crit pops? Critical pop. Collide spawn 25% to spawn 2 short-lived dashers when 2 dashers collide. Well, I don't have any dashers. Shop price reduction, that sounds good. Longer boosts. Awesome, you now have a look and try playing on your own. PS, you can hold left shift to quickly upgrade cells. Okay. Auto pop, more idle money. Stronger dashers. Quick upgrade. Tap this out to instantly upgrade if you can afford it. Can I afford it?
So,
oh, there was a boost of some sort.
What is this fishy game about?
Because it went away. What's this fishy? We're mousing over cells to dom them, I guess, and then we get money for doing so. I want to get dashers, which means I need to max out my board. Oh, maybe that was it. Did I max? No, I got tic-tac-toe. That's not maxing the board. Well, I guess I can upgrade them now. I got more gems. Can I buy something? $20 for the next one. Why did it say you had a fishy game? What did these stream scrub? Big shout out to Quiz. They've been having a super chill time playing. Nice day for fishing and relaxing. Fun game where you can enjoy some peaceful vibes and maybe catch a big one. Definitely follow Quiz if you want to unwind and improve your English while hanging out with a friendly streamer. Support their journey and maybe even learn some fishy vocabulary. Oh, because I guess you were talking about a fishing game. I don't know. That was the value of all plots on Anzu. Maybe I should get that. Yeah, nice. Let's like upgrade everything basically. How many freaking boards do you think I need to get everything? Newie popper, pop 5k. How much is this? 3k to pop that? Or to upgrade that, I mean. You think it's 4x4? No, it's gonna be bigger, right? It's gonna be like 10x10 or some crap like that. Should get the shopping thing. There we go. I guess I really only need to upgrade like 4 of them, maybe, like these 4.
When does this game reach scientific notation?
Might be a while, because we're still, I mean, we're doubling every, like, I don't know, 5 minutes or something like that, so, oops, maybe longer than that. So it'll probably be like, I don't know, a couple hours before we get to scientific notation. I was rushing dashers, but I feel like it in retrospect, maybe it'll take too long to get dashers. Because I have no idea how... It says I have to max out my board before I can get dashers, and I have no idea how big this board gets. Could be 10 by 10, and we're only at 18 bigger board upgrades. I could probably afford shop. No, we need 80 for shop. Okay, then we probably should change to auto pop now. Pre pop is 8k. Am I getting more money faster by doing... I feel like this is more profitable than actually doing the popping, which is this thing, right? Is it? It's hard to tell. But like 7 per second? Oh wow, maybe I am getting more than 7 per second if I do this. It's hard to tell.
Landlord sin.
Pay only... Yeah, as a landlord, only if you're like petting. As a landlord, you pet the houses, I guess, because that's what I'm doing here. I can't believe this is the stream everybody's coming for. To watch Celldom? You guys can come watch my,
How many idle games can you stream in parallel?
I guess, you're limited by RAM and CPU, right? In principle, there's no real upper bound. I usually don't like to do that because I don't like the hours on my Steam profile to not reflect time spent, you know, playing the game in a sense.
Wait. Your landlord doesn't pet your house.
My landlord doesn't pet my house. No. Does your landlord pet your house? So I don't like to leave an idle game running overnight, for example. And I don't want to have one running in the background while I do something else. Because then it's gonna say I did X hours on this game when I didn't really do that. You know, I was doing something else. Wealthy, earn 100K.
You don't idle in an idle game?
No, I only play actively in idle games. Like what you're seeing right now, right? Alright, maybe it's time to expand our board a bit.
I am vibing drinking beer.
Nice. Oh, I should double this too. Oh. Halfway there. Okay, so max is... It is 10 by 10 because it's 5, right? What they mean by half, I guess, is they mean half along one dimension.
Also, I DMED you about the 25th.
Oh, you did? Okay. I didn't see it, but I'll check it after stream, I guess. So I'm trying to estimate here how much money it's going to cost me. If I need 100 total, I'm at 30, so I need at least 3 times this, so 180? Probably a lot more, because it probably grows exponentially. But no point in even looking at that screen until I'm at 180.
I just sent it. I have been super busy with life, so I just did a bunch of Discord catch-up.
Discord ketchup, huh? What about some Discord mustard? Or Discord relish? Where's my mouse? Oh, here it is. Where's the, they need to add a buy max button, so I don't have to keep clicking these. Just buy, spend all my money on these things.
Mustard is gross and relish is fucking gross.
What do you like on your hot dog? Just ketchup? Nothing else?
Hot dog gross.
What do you eat ketchup with? Hamburgers, maybe?
Chips.
You ketchup flavors. I mean, you are a Canadian file, so that makes sense.
Old Dutch the best kind.
Is Old Dutch a Canadian company?
Bad mustard is pretty gross, but good mustard is quite good.
I don't know if I've ever had good or bad. Every mustard I've had is basically the same. So now I'm curious, have I always been having the good kind or have I always been having the bad kind? Oh yeah, Oni, are you gonna play the...
I tried all dressed chips recently. It was really good.
Are you gonna try the gacha game? I don't remember if you started or not. And yeah, well, all dress I liked it when I was a kid, but I tried it again recently, and I feel like it was like way too much flavor. Like it was too salty,
Gotcha.
too everything. Gotcha. What do you mean, Quiz? You're playing the gacha. Don't tell me. Don't act like you don't know what the gacha is. The DDR gacha in Twitch. Where you redeem
Are
first.
you
do the
talking
arrows.
about horse racing
No,
game?
not the Musume, Uma Musume. I'm talking about Nebu's DDR Twitch gacha game. Like you actively see Chalkart playing right now, right in front of your eyes.
Oh, I space out and don't even see the arrows.
Yeah, well, just look for the arrows, because how else are you gonna get the points?
The beer is doing its job.
All right, let's do the. Let's upgrade the terrain. I
Hashtag
guess.
winning.
Yeah. 30. Wow. Okay, we are way off. I need 70 times, at least 70 times this. It's gonna be more than this. Let me think. 2. I need 2.8 million, I guess, minimum. Yeah, my initial estimate was way off. I was thinking like 300k or 2. What did I say? Yeah, I think I said 300k.
And
or
I can't do the
180K.
one on the 19th. I work that weekend on Dead.
All right. I can't remember what I asked, which one is the 19th and which one's the 25th or whatever, but... Oh, I think I know which one is the 19th. That's the Moods one.
Yes, sir.
Should be able to afford rebates now, probably. And Holopop.
My work this past 2 weeks has given me an ass schedule.
An ass schedule. A schedule for your ass. Your ass had better be here on this date, and it better be over there on this and that date. Maybe it won't use... Well, I guess it has to use scientific notation at some point. I was gonna say, because it says mill here, so I think it might just use, like, I don't know what to call it. English suffixes. But we only have them up to, like, I don't know, heptillion or something like that, right? Nonillion, decillion.
Also, I have
Decillion.
failed you. My French is struggling lately. I am bad at being French only.
It's okay, you can just, you know, pick it up again whenever you have time. Alright, let's see if we can get the
You can play
border.
Expedition 33 in French.
You can play a lot of games in French. We need at least 60 million now. That's the next goal, I
The
guess.
fuck is that?
It's a RPG, JRPG? I mean, I guess it's a Western-ish. A Western JRPG.
I play Overwatch in French.
It's a French-made game? I
A
didn't know that.
French-made game.
I didn't know it was a French-made. But is it like French-made? Like it's actually... Because, I mean, I only looked a little bit at it, and it seemed to have more Japanese influence than French influences, but... is it French, like, there's actual French themes in there, or is it French, like Ubisoft made it, you know? So therefore it's quote-unquote French, just like Assassin's Creed is French. Or Far Cry is French. How much did I say I needed? 70 million?
Ubisoft is French.
Ubisoft is, yeah, I think so, isn't it? Like their headquarters.
It's J-up-like for sure, but no, it is set in post-Paris, with French culture tropes.
Oh, I see. I think Ubisoft, its headquarters are in Paris and Montreal. Like it has 2 headquarters or something like that. And one of them is Paris and one of them is Montreal. If I remember correctly, I might be thinking of a different company.
Oh, French and bootleg French.
Yeah. Well, they need to get into the North American market, right? So they were like, okay, us French people, what's the easiest way to get a foot into the North American market? And then they said, oh, I know. I'll make a headquarters in Quebec. Genius. Génial. They say to themselves in French. What's these papers? How do I spend them to get better stuff? Crit? More XP? Stock options? Chance to obtain a stock when popping a plot? How do we know if we crit? Is it gonna like show in a different color or?
A good portion of the gaming community now knows Putain de Merde.
Alright. Oh, I just saw like some text in gold. Yeah, that's what the crits look like, I guess. I mean, Putain de Merde is such a basic swear word. It's like, you know, it's like saying the Japanese gaming community, you just learned the word fuck, right? Or shit or something like that. It's like, okay, you know, better than knowing nothing, I guess. But it's not like, other than being in English, it's not a super English thing. Just like, you know, being Putain de Merde is French, like it's in the French language, but it's not culturally a French thing to say Putain de Merde. Much more, at least Quebec French, much more Quebec French would be something like tabarnak as a swear word. That's like idiomatically.
Ways is one of my fave French words, IDKY.
Way.
I also love Waze.
Yeah, it's not bad. Or like, you know, I'm trying to think what French culture memes is there. You know, they should do moulerie type stuff. That's like, is it? I can't remember. It's clams or oysters. I always get them mixed up.
In
Mussels, I
Chinese,
guess.
we say wei when picking up the phone, so I thought it was funny.
Yeah, there's some false cognates in there across language barriers. Across language families, I guess I should say. Eating French fries with mayonnaise, you know, that's a pretty French thing.
Maman is another one I like.
Kind of Belgium, really. Maman? It's a decent word. Another, I feel like, core French cultural thing is the culture wars between France and Quebec. So like, fin de semaine, which means end of the week, and weekend, like, so Quebec people say weekend, like they say the syllables weekend when speaking French, Quebec French, right? Je vais visiter mon ami durant le weekend. And I get, because I guess there's too much exposure to English culture, so they absorbed that word, and it became a loan word into and now looked down upon by the French, I guess. How much for the next one? 18 million, dang. The same way like Typhoon is Asian.
French people really thinking you guys are dirty syrup sippers.
I mean, to me, it's like the way British people see Americans, right? Like, it's like the British, if the Americans are less cultured cousins, you know, is how the British would see them. And or maybe even the way like
I am better than those damn Brits.
yeah, American is a little bit.
I think you gotta save up for the 18 mil.
You think I should save it for 18 mil? Okay, I'll save it for 18 mil. I think America has a bit of like a exceptionalism to it, like of patriotic pride that I don't see much in other countries. So maybe the analogy I gave breaks down there, right? Because I don't think Quebec people are like, we're so much better than the French people. They're just like, we're just different people. We're like equals, I guess, right? Is what the Quebec people think. Well, you know, different ways of life are valid.
Canada is very prideful now.
Is it?
Americans' patriotism is what got us into this mess.
Oh, here's 18 million. I don't know if it's the patriotism that did it.
Insanely prideful after the tariffs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see too many people talk about too many Canadian people talk about the tariffs. Like, when I do see them, it's because they're being signal boosted by American media.
I hear it non-stop.
Yeah, we could just be in different social bubbles then, I guess. Exposed to different stuff. What was I going for? 300, 600 million, something like that? $60 million? I can't remember now the order of magnitude even.
Can you do a quick equation at when the optimal times to stop using each tier of money gen?
That's what I do when I play these
I'm
games.
in Canada, where Canadians care more about US politics. It's very strange to me as an American.
Let me deal with these two topics one at a time. So for CTL, I do, like, when I play these idle games, I usually have like a spreadsheet open and I do these what's it called? Differential equations, right? Because there's like the velocity at which you're accumulating money right now, and then there's like the differential on it, like how much the derivative, how much would you increase by spending this amount now to change the slope of the line, right? But I'm not gonna do that. Like I don't do it when the purchasing is quick. Like here I'm buying like every couple of seconds, right? But
Porosad.
But like once you get to like, you know, a good like 10 minutes between purchases, then you have time to think about your purchases a lot more, and then that's when I would bust out the equations to figure it out what the optimal is. I think it's like when you're buying like once per every 10 seconds, say, I think the opportunity cost, like the amount of money you lose out on by not clicking buy like right now, is bigger than the amount of money you would get by playing optimally, but it takes you longer to figure out what the optimal decision is, you know? So it's better to just click on something at this rate. Now for Odibang, you're saying in Canada Canadians care more about US politics. So, in a sense, that was always true, because Canadians don't have much of their own television networks. So we get exposed to a lot of American television. And as part of that, we, on American television, they present American politics. So we get exposed to American politics a lot. The thing is, now it's especially true because I think we're in a very unusual time regarding American politics. Like, a lot of stuff is happening that has never happened before. For example, like, America and Canada acting antagonistic towards each other it's not that it's never happened before, but like, it hasn't, like, I don't think it's happened since I've been born. Like, so it hasn't happened before in my lifetime. So it's very unusual, right? And so now during this period, you're going to have more Canadians talking about American politics more than usual.
They keep removing the television made by Canadians in Canada, so people are getting pissed. It's a whole thing.
What do you mean? Like, this is a tariff thing? You're saying you go to a store and you want to buy a Canadian-made television, but you can't because they remove it? That sounds backwards to what I was expecting, so that's why I'm confused and I feel like I'm misunderstanding. Alright, let's expand the area a bit more, I guess. Oh, there we go, we maxed it. Even in square. Okay, so now we can start buying dashers. I guess, right? Here we go. What's a dasher? So he does it for me is what it does, I guess. Yeah, this is where I need the buy max, right? Or can I hold it down? Oh, I can hold it down, nice.
USA is taxing everything from Brazil in 50% starting next month. Expect food prices to increase soon.
No, they are shutting down radio stations, TV stations, Canadian news. Mass have been shutting down the past year.
Who's they? What does that mean? Like, you're saying a Canadian-owned news station. That doesn't sound... Which gov? You're saying the Canadian government is shutting down Canadian news stations? That doesn't sound right at all to me.
Yes.
I feel like I would have heard it if this happened, so I'm very surprised now. What's a station that's shut down? Like CBC or something like that?
I would dox myself if I say the one I know.
Alright, let's do some Googling. Because I am very curious now. Canadian government shutting down television station. I had an article that seemed relevant, but then, like, I think a paywall came up and I clicked X to, like, close it, and now it went away. And I'm like, well, I wanted to see the article, but I don't want to pay the paywall. Oh, I see. It's not, okay, it's not, the way you phrased it, I thought you were saying there's like a censorship thing going on. But what it is it's funding, it's aid, like funding aid cuts. Canadian broadcaster says 40 TV stations and more than 100 radio
it's
stations
funding issues.
will shut down over next year without government aid. Or it's not even, it doesn't even say it's cuts actually. It might just be that they need more aid. Like maybe the government's saying we're just gonna keep paying you the same we've we've been paying you forever. And apparently that's not enough anymore, so they're gonna shut down. Yeah, I misunderstood what you were saying. I was thinking you were saying something like, because of, you know, how politics are going, the Canadian government is going to start censoring Canadian news by shutting them down. Which I was like, that doesn't sound right. I don't feel like that's something that would happen in the given the cultural background of Canadians. But, you know, things going out of business, it's like, yeah, that happens. Radio Shack went out of business in Canada a while back.
They do censor certain stuff. I can get things up here. Like Hulu and Max.
Yeah, that's not censorship. That's, what's it called? Licensing rights.
I can't get shows up here either like at all.
Yeah, the idea is that whoever the rights owner is wants to be paid a certain amount to allow certain stations to carry their content. Right, like let's say you own...
It's been a very weird change for me.
Let's say you own the rights to Mickey Mouse, right, because you're Disney. And then NBC, which is a channel, a network, television network, to say, we want to show you one of your movies, one of the Mickey Mouse movies, Fantasia or something like that. And then you're like, okay, well, give me $20 million and then you can do it. And then they're like, no way, we're not paying $20 million.
Wow, Nebu, I didn't know.
And then there's a...
Didn't know you were a millionaire.
They'll say like, yeah, we say, I don't want to pay $20 million for that. So it's okay, so then you can't do it. So like, that interaction, that wasn't censorship, right? Like, that was just like, you know, not buying something. Hi, Funkytron. What's our next goal?
At Funkatran, he is Jeff Bezos. Didn't you know?
Fusion? We got fusion, I don't know what that means. More money from Dashers? Sure, why not? Crits? Sure, why not? What else can we get? We can buy all these, I guess. That's another thing. You know, Jeff Bezos isn't the CEO of Amazon anymore, like he used to be, but he's retired basically. But like mimetically, people keep referring to Jeff as if...
Where do you get gems?
You get gems just from leveling up, it looks like. Mimically, people keep referring to him as like
I don't know how to use words when
Amazon.
talking about like political stuff, so I get lost.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's just over time. It's like learning terminology for any new topic, right? Like learning what glaze and GAT and all that means. So you just get exposed to it over time, and eventually you pick it up. Rebirth? I guess we'll wait till Rebirth multiplier
The
becomes
lotto up
2x.
here is different to its fucking wild LUL.
Really? What's the difference? Well, I guess we get them from achievements, maybe. See, like pop 100k sales, we get 12 diamonds and 10 papers. I don't even know what the papers are for. Is that stock? Because somewhere it said something about... Here, see. 1% sell money boost for each stock. 52, 52. Yeah, so this must be stock. Or maybe
You've been in the
algorithm is...
10 to the power of 6 income for a while. You must be missing some exponential growth option.
Really?
Powerball in US and 649 and Lotto Max in Canada.
Yeah, I know their names. I mean, I'm familiar with their names. I'm just saying, what's the difference? Or are you saying the only difference is their names when you're like, oh, it's wild that they have different names here? Paint background. $140 mil. We can wait for $140 mil, I guess. Oh, I was stupidly, I was like, I'm just gonna, while I wait for $140 mil, I'll just spend my...
They have different
my
things,
upgrades.
but I wasn't old enough to gamble in the States, so I have no idea. Old people up here explained the lotto to me.
I'm not super familiar with lotteries, but my understanding is they're basically the same everywhere, all over the world, which is that you select some numbers, distinct numbers, usually. Is there lottos that let you pick the same number multiple times? I'm not sure. You pick a bunch of numbers, and then and it gets written on your ticket as a receipt of which numbers you pick. Then periodically, like once a week, once a month, or whatever, they draw random numbers, and if they match, you win, and you get a lot of money. And if you get partial matches, you win a little bit less, or a lot less, I guess, actually. $6.49 is easy to remember for me because it's you pick 6 numbers and the numbers are between 1 and 49. Like that's where the name comes from.
Lotto is just a scam. Don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I also recommend not playing the lottery, generally speaking. The idea is that the lottery company makes money, right? They're a for-profit enterprise. So from that you can infer that people like that it has negative expected value. Like you're gonna lose money more often than you win money. They're not a charity giving away money. They're a business earning money.
Gambling is so mid.
That said, there were a couple of occasions in US history, at least, I don't know about Canadian history, where the expected value of buying a ticket became positive if you ignore all other people's behavior. Right? Like the reason it gets complicated is that when that happens, when the expected value goes up, then more people buy, right? Which then means if you do get the winning ticket, you have to split the prize money with everyone else who also won. But generally, it's negative expected value, even if you assume nobody else will ever buy a ticket. If you're the only ticket buyer, your odds are still pretty bad.
Why gamble when you can gotcha?
Yeah, exactly.
At quiz 87 LUL.
Where's the crits? It's here, right? 34 million? Okay.
Horse racing gacha is like gamble on top of gamble, with wafers to boot. What a successful model for humans.
Yeah, for whatever reason, people, I guess people have
Perfection.
bad instincts for estimating probabilities, like at a gut level, for reasoning about intuitively. And so gambling often, you'll see big numbers and they feel like positive expected value stuff, I guess, right?
Why gamble when you can just throw money and nets at children?
So one interesting thing, I think, was it in Norway? Someplace in Europe, I think. you know how like a lot of places in North America, if you recycle like cans or bottles or something like that, you get 5 cents, right, for returning the bottle. So you bring it to the recycling, like a machine, usually a vending machine, and you put the can in and you'll get 5 cents back.
Thanks for the reminder.
What they've been experimenting with is a lottery system. So
Dino dance, Dino dance, Dino dance, Dino dance.
now when you return a can, you can either get...
As someone who learned all the unit conversion stuff in chemistry, I was always confused at why people fell for currency conversions in mobile games, but I seriously overestimate humans.
Yeah, they're experimenting with this thing where, like, when you put your cans in the machine, it says, okay, you have two options now. Do you want to receive 5 cents per can? Or do you want a 1 out of, what is this, like 200,000 odds chance of winning $1,000, right? Like, the idea is that it's the same expected value either way. The expected value is about 5 cents per can. And so that for the government, it costs the same, regardless of which one you pick. But the thing is, because humans are a little bit irrational at estimating the odds, it feels like, you know, having a chance at $1,000 for recycling some cans is a lot better, right? And so people are motivated now to recycle more. So it was an interesting experiment. They're trying this out in Norway, I think it was, and it's looking promising so far. Quiz redeem Save a Child's Life in real life. Every time someone does that, we donate $5 to the Against Malaria Foundation, which provides mosquito nets to children at risk of malaria. So you just save a child's life in real life. NCTL, you know, like I've been struggling with this. It's been instilling a sense of like existential dread in me. How much I've been overestimating humans. You know. I've talked to Steph a lot about this, for example, on our Just Chatting sessions here. But like, so you know, there's the U.S. administration recently, not too recently, like maybe a couple months ago, put out, it was called Make America Healthy Again.
Man, I just want my money back on cans when they take it off at the store, not like this.
Where they posted like, you know, like some health policy stuff, right? And like shortly after they posted, like within a day or so, people realized that the document that they posted was probably AI generated, like generated by ChatGPT, and it had a lot of fake citations. Like it would say, "Here's a citation," and the link that it provided doesn't exist, right? These are like telltale signs of asking ChatGPT to write academic sounding document for you. Like it'll hallucinate the citations and things like that. And then so some health influencer on TikTok was she was making a video about it, and she opened her video with like, she said like, so a lot of people were asking me like, you know, what does it matter that the citations are fake? You know, who cares? Why does it matter? And so she says like, oh, so she'll explain to you, right? So but like, so I saw the intro to the video, that opening, and I'm like, wait, people don't know why it matters if the citations are fake? Like, people don't understand that? You know? And so it's just really so dreadful, I guess is the word. Like, it fills me with dread, right? Like, for humanity. That, things that I thought were I thought things were more commonly understood than they seem to actually be, like your probability or unit conversion example. Sorry.
Real citations are so good, so people can educate themselves and provide actual evidence.
Yeah. See, even Onlybang knows why citations matter. So how can these people not know? Onlybang, you said
LOL, yeah, it was like when I was taking the CALC AP exam. My teacher kept saying the average on a question was like 2/6, and I was so confused.
Oni, you're saying you just want your money back on cans. You're saying you don't like the gambling aspect because it's optional, right? When you give your
When I went to college, I got reverse humbled. I found the people who were getting 2/6.
when you
See, I am the dumbass that just wants to fix everything with bombs and Amy.
when you return the cans, it shows you a menu of 2 options. You can, if you just want the 5 cents, you can pick I just want the 5 cents, and then it'll give you the 5 cents. That said, I like if I were in my if I were presented with the option, I might pick the lottery thing. Why? Because like, who wants to carry around 5 cents, right? Like, if it gives me like a bunch of nickels, it's like, wow, that's annoying, right? So just give me nothing or give me $1,000. Either of those are good, but don't give me nickels. Like, what the heck? See, so you were reverse humbled.
No, Canada takes out a fee when you buy. So when you recycle, you just get the money back.
I mean, yeah, like the same thing happens in America, right? It's just that they don't label the fee separately on your receipt. Like in Canada, what's happening is that the store, the grocery market or whatever, is choosing to explicitly inform you like that
I gave up on collage when my teacher used the same test 4 times during a semester.
Yeah, reverse humbled. Like, I thought I was so average in my school district, but my school district was actually insanely good.
Why does drink cost more up here anyways? Not like this.
Usually it's like you're the best in your mediocre school district, and you go to a school where you're average.
I wasn't impressed with my college mates either, mostly. Although my school district, I feel like maybe I'm just arrogant. I felt like I was pretty good in high school. People, like, you know, all the adults were telling me, oh, you're so smart, why don't you work harder, stop being so lazy, blah, blah. And then in college, I'm still like one of, you know, in top of class, usually, generally speaking. The only exception is there was one class I took.
Did you see the college that almost got sued because the teacher was using AI to write the course? It was someplace in the US.
No, I'm not familiar with that one. There was one course I took, which there was only like 5 students in it. And like 4 of them were smarter than me. And this was like a novel experience for me, right? Like, I'm used to being the smartest person in the room in a lot of situations. Here, I was like the second dumbest person in the room. And I was like, wow, what a shock. I'll give you, I guess mainly for CTL, but anyone else, I'll give you an example of something they said and that blew me away. And maybe, I mean, CTL is pretty smart, so there's a good chance CTL is smarter than me, and it won't blow him away, but we'll see.
Measure theory was where my math skills got humbled. I didn't just immediately understand things.
Opening up Paint. So this was an astrophysics course. And I'm trying to remember exactly. So you have the sun and you have the planets orbiting around the suns, right? Like, you have the different planets. So here's a bunch of planets. And then we were like replicating some Greek methodology. You know, we like, if you measure this thing, and then you can estimate how far away the planets are and where they are in their orbits, things like that, right? Like, I forget the exact details. But so the point was like, so we have these, we do these calculations to do these measurements, and then we have the real numbers, like, you know, as published by NASA or whatever. And then the goal was to compute the percent error, right? So we say the distance, like from the center of the sun to the, like, what's distance? Oh, my handwriting is terrible. You have the calculated distance and the I guess, let's say known, or let's say verified distance, and then you can do the formula for percent error on that. And then so you want distance and you want the angle, right? Theta, I'll put a little theta here. Calculated and verified. So the teacher said to do this. And then the student said there's something about this that doesn't make sense. So I'll give CTL, I don't know, 60 seconds, maybe 120 seconds. What didn't make sense? What was it that the student immediately said that this doesn't make sense? And if you can't figure it out, don't feel too bad, because I didn't see it either. Like, until he said it, I didn't see that something didn't make sense.
Can you go back to the picture?
Sure. But I mean, like, the picture isn't the key, right? It's sort of like, my handwriting is all wrong, but let me look at what time it is. It's 1:05:15 on the stream time.
Isn't this like circular?
What do you mean by that? Like, the orbits are circles? I mean, yeah, calculate, like, they're ellipses, right? And you can estimate them.
Circular logic.
Can you elaborate? What does that mean? What do you mean by circular logic? Like, what two things are based on each other, or what are you getting at here?
The verified distance was made from measurements of some sort already.
Yeah, okay, so that's not what the point that we were getting at. So don't think of verified as like the objective truth. Just think of, like, nowadays we have better measurements, right? We had bad measurements back in the day. We had better measurements, and just out of curiosity, right? We just want to say, like, how good were the old measurements relative to today's measurements? So what you're saying is it's true that everything is, comes to you via your perceptions in some sense, right? So there's Laplace's demon or whatever, who can always fool you. But that's not the issue at hand here. It's something else. So I'll give you another 2 minutes, I guess, starting from now, when my clock says 1:09.
Back in the day, we had football fields as measurements, right?
You give up?
Okay, I give up. What's the answer?
All right, so the answer is this concept of percent error only makes sense if you have an objective zero, right? Like, so distance can have a percent error, but the angle, you're picking an arbitrary point as your zero in the angle, right? So percent error of an angle doesn't make sense in this in this thing that we're trying to measure. Whether it's like the inclination, like the angle from a flat thing, because you're arbitrarily picking what's flat, right? Or if you're trying to predict, like, where should it be in its orbit, like here or here or here, well, you're arbitrarily picking some zero angle. Yeah. So the guy, like, he immediately, like, as soon as the teacher said, like, so I want you to, as an exercise, I want you to do this, and the student immediately said, like, that doesn't make sense, sir, because, like, and then when he said that, I was like, oh my god, this guy's so smart. Like, I didn't see that. Like, he saw it instantly, and I didn't see that. What the heck? And so I will never forget that. Never forget the moment someone was smarter than me.
I suppose a zero could be the solar system's plane.
What you could do is, like, you could take the average of all the planets, right? I guess. And then you say, so we'll define that as zero. But even that, it's a little arbitrary, right? Like, because... Or I mean, even more arbitrary, you say, well, we'll say Earth is zero, and then everything else, like, maybe Saturn is a little bit angled relative to Earth. But yeah.
I met Terry Dow in person. That guy is too smart for his speech. He thinks faster than he talks.
Yeah, and I wonder, Here, so Terry, extremely smart person. I have no doubt of that, right? Like way beyond me, obviously, and probably one of the goats in math, right? But the thing is, when I watch him in interviews, he's not super eloquent. Like me, I don't mean he's bad, because like he's probably better than me. I'm not very eloquent either. I stumble over my words. I mispronounce words, and but the thing is, like, I had this impression that geniuses would always be super eloquent. I think because of like reading historical interviews with like Einstein and Feynman to a lesser degree and things like that, right? But what I started to realize, like after what I realized is that they didn't have YouTube back then, right? So you didn't have like actual video recordings of Einstein talking or Feynman talking that much. So for all I know, they also stumbled over their words. It's just that it got polished and cleaned up when they edited the transcript, right, for interviews. And so I was wondering now, like, is that going to color my perception of geniuses going forward, right? All the old geniuses are going to appear smarter because we don't get to see how did they actually talk, how did they stumble over their words.
Re-eloquence. I stumble on words so often now, and it's because I don't think in a language, so it's hard for me to convert my idea to the right English word.
Yeah, I don't have that excuse, I guess. I think I'm just getting cognitive decline. I feel like I didn't stumble over my words so much when I was younger, and now I am. So I'm worried I'm just having cognitive decline going on here. All right, I think we've what's the word? Exhausted the content of this game. Maybe not, but I mean, we're not making much progress, so let's switch to the next game. How do I quit?
I also feel like cognitive decline. When I play games like Categories or other fast-thinking games, I'm so much slower on it now compared to pre-COVID.
I was talking, was it... I'm trying to study relativity, special relativity, general relativity, that sort of stuff.
Let's play a quick game of Categories.
Hang on, before we do that, I want to finish this topic. Where was it? So I'm reading these textbooks, right? I'm going through them, and I am struggling with some of these textbooks. And I'm wondering, could I have done this back when I was in high school? Like, would I have the mental dexterity to because I'm losing track of what, like when I'm looking at an equation, I'm losing track of what variables each variable represents. And I'm like, is it because the equations I'm looking at now are so much harder than before? Or is it cognitive decline? Is it like I would have been able to do it back in high school, but now I can't? I'm trying to go through my Discord because I remember posting an image, a screenshot of one of the equations, so I can show it to show what I mean. But where the heck is it? I'm scrolling and I can't find it. Wow, how long ago did I do this? What is categories? Why don't you explain to me? I don't even know what the game is. Explain categories to me while I look for this. Oh no, I don't have it. I have this. Okay, I'll show you this for now. This isn't the one I was talking about, but it's from the same textbook. But this is not what I was talking about. Can I find it somewhere?
My brain hurts.
I'm sorry.
Hard math.
Yeah,
LOL.
I apologize. Now I'm going to...
Categories. You have 120 seconds and a letter and several categories. You must put an answer to each category starting with that letter, and you
Oh, I
cannot
see.
say the same thing as anyone else. It's a lot more functional of a game with many people, but it's still hard enough to get each category.
When you say you can't say the same thing as anybody else,
What's the triangle?
triangle is delta. It's like a change in something. So x is usually position, so delta x is change in position.
Triangle with a t next to it, then AB, then half of a triangle times t.
Half of a triangle. The t is there's two different things. There's tau and there's t, which are two different things, and that's part of it. You have to. The thing that makes this difficult is you have to keep track of these things. And I was talking to Steph about this, about how this is part of the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, where if you don't have the language to express an idea,
What's that next to the B is that one.
it's harder to reason about the idea.
B1 is just B, isn't it?
So like
Differential equations.
So like if you don't know, well, okay, so a good example is Chinese, I guess, if assuming you don't speak Chinese. Yeah, I can't find it. I'm not gonna find the equation, never mind. So let me create a new image, I guess. And then let me find some random Chinese character. This might not be great for people who already know Chinese, like CTL, but yeah. Okay, so I'm flashing this character, oops, on screen. So memorize it. I'll give you 5 seconds. And now I close it. Now try to draw it from memory. It's difficult, right? Like most of you.
I already lost it.
Yeah, if you don't know Chinese, you probably could not draw it from memory. It's very difficult.
Should I go to sleep for a while since I speak the language?
I don't feel like that's a reason to go to sleep. Why the heck? Why is it so small? I want to make like a normal size picture. Okay, so now I'm gonna draw a different diagram, and
Traditional Chinese versus simplified Chinese.
and I want you to memorize this diagram. Okay.
Which one is Mandarin again?
Maybe I'll make this rounded. Actually, let's do it like this. In fact, let's make all it rounded. I don't know why I made it square. I guess I made it square because I thought it'd be easier to draw.
Mandarin is speaking. Regardless of how it's written, it's the same.
So there you go. So I showed this. I flashed it for like 5 seconds, and I close it. Now you need to redraw that. That's a lot easier, right? You probably remember what that looks like, and you could probably recreate it from memory now. Right, what I drew, you could probably recreate the diagram pretty accurately. But why? Why is it easier, right? Because in both cases, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strokes, let's say. I don't know for sure how you count them in Chinese. And when I wrote the English version, you know, there's a way.
Solar system with a scrib line going into a black hole.
There's a way of.
That's how I remember it.
There's a way of writing it with 8 strokes, right? Writing the word dog with 8 strokes. So why is it that you can remember how to... Why is it that you can remember these 8 strokes, but not this 8 stroke, right? Why is this so much easier to remember than this, even though if it's comparably about the same number of lines that you have to memorize? It's because you're using your language as a help to memorize where the line should be. So that's part of the Sapir-Whorf. That's an example, I guess, a way of illustrating the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. If you have words for something, if you have the language, you can use that to remember things more easily and to think about things more easily. And so I was struggling with these equations because a lot of them use, like, I was mentioning tau versus t in the equation that we were looking at earlier. That one I know, so I'm able to differentiate them in my mind, right? When I read the equation, I can remember that one
Because
of them
it's
is a tau.
foreign, because understanding is not there the significance or meaning of a symbol or letter.
But I'm not asking you what the words mean. I'm just asking you to memorize them and redraw them from memory. Right? You don't have to memorize. You don't have to. You don't have to tell me what they mean. Like I could give you a nonsense word even, right? Like I can give you like tell me. Or let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, here's 8 strokes, right? And now they're gone. So recreate the 8 strokes that I drew. Probably you can still do it, probably, right?
I remember learning this in Psych AP. Like if I give you these random numbers 17761812186119141941945 and repeat it back to me.
Yeah, exactly. It's called chunking. Is what CTL is going to get
What was
at.
the equation again? The famous one with the answer is I think it was an Einstein equation.
I don't know what you're referring to, Funkytron. Sorry, I don't know what famous one you're talking about. Anyway, we want to do categories. Is there a website for categories? Categories online. Is it this?
Oh yeah, I'll link you on Disc.
Okay, sure. How does it work? Like we're gonna type it in chat or something like that, or what? And when you say you said you can't say the same answer as somebody else, so it's like we write our answers secretly and then we reveal them at the same time. And if 2 people gave the same answer, it gets eliminated? Or is it that we shout out answers as quickly as we can, and if you hear an answer, you can't repeat that answer?
So yeah, I should mute and blind your stream while we play.
Okay, so it's like we all do it secretly, like we write our own answers and then we reveal them at the end?
Sent it on Disc.
Where the heck did you send it? Oh, you probably sent it to the server.
It's pretty intuitive.
All right, if you say so. And I guess, I mean, let's share it on the chat, right? On the Twitch chat. So anyone else who wants to do it.
https://really.boring.website/room/nims.
You're the host. I mean, maybe wait 30 seconds, something like that, to see if anybody else joins. And if not, we can just start. Rulebook. Each round you get letter 12 categories. Answer each category with a word or phrase starting with that letter. Cars, colors.
Yeah, I'm waiting a bit and then I'll join.
Then the player vote on whether the answer is
I
valid.
mean, it'll start.
Aldi, Aston Martin, Apple Computer, school bus, school bus. Nice try, buddy. Try to be unique. If another player has the same answer, okay, yeah, okay. So it's we all reveal at the same time, and then I get okay. For most part, word test is valid. It's subjective, depends on the people you're playing with. The word D does not count for letter T. For example, the Matrix is valid for movies M, but not for movies T.
It's like French letters. I can understand some letters which I learned from you, but the issue isn't the letter. I see a letter and I can hear it in my head how it's pronounced by accents, for example, which in English would be like long and short vowel sounds, but some letter accents sound foreign, but I do get an idea of the letter, but with so many variables it's hard to put together.
Green
if that
beans
makes
versus
sense.
green lettuce. Fucking John, I don't know what you're getting at. I'm so confused by your message.
Okay, gonna mute and blind you, and I'll start.
All right. Are you saying something about remembering things? Type of L. Well, I guess I can leave it on the screen so you guys can see. How do I? Oh, I type it here. I was like, do I type it
Adding
here?
on what
Or
you
this
said
message?
earlier. Another example.
Oof. Words with 4 syllables? Breakfast food. Food drink that is green. I mean, I can say lettuce, but it's gonna be the same as CTL. But I mean, he might also be trying that strat, so he might avoid lettuce. Cartoon character. Insect. Birds. Thing was in a mystery. Well, lemonade, sure, that's valid.
Okay, and back time to judge.
Yes. Lion, yes, very good. Oh, CTL, this makes me feel bad. You said lion, which means you're going for obvious answers instead of hard answers. Holiday activities. Sure. I don't know if I've ever done laser tag while on holiday. I feel like I do that like while I'm what's it called? Oh, liposuction, very good. Liposuction, yeah. I only do like to goof off, but I don't do it as like on a holiday. Laser tag. I still vote yes anyway, but wait, how do we proceed now?
Lol, yeah, so that's when you argue with many people if it's valid or not.
Lose. Oh, lose is very good. Why didn't I think
This
of
is
that?
more fun with like 10 people.
Yeah, I feel like you need at least 3 people like to break ties or whatever, right? Licorice as a breakfast food? No, I don't think it's a breakfast food. Llamas? Do llamas come in pairs? Lapels, right? You have the left one and the right one. Do llamas come in pairs? I'm not aware of llamas coming in pairs. Or sets for that matter. Limeade? Limeade? Is that a real thing? Let me. It might be a real thing. Let me look it up. Limeade. Limeade is a real thing. Dang. Okay. There you go. I've never heard of limeade before. Lickitung? I don't know that one. Let me look it up. Lickitung. It's a necklace. Oh, it's a Pokemon. Okay, sure. I don't know Pokemons. Insect, yeah. Oh, we both did Ladybug. Gosh darn it. Rip us.
Okay, so we did intersect in one.
Lark? Oh, yeah. That is a bird. I forgot about that one. Oh, we picked the same one. I mean, this is... Well, I mean... Okay, vote no. Vote no for this one, because we basically picked the same one, right?
LMAO, I have to downvote these because the game isn't robust
Yeah,
enough.
exactly. So there you go. You beat me by 1 point. So someone named Nebs, which is not me, joined the game. So we can do another round and see if they still want to play. Hopefully they play. Hopefully they don't just troll and then leave.
Sure, I'll go again. Muting you.
All right. Sounds good. Term measurement. I'm doing watts to avoid. Things you plug in. Diseases. Food that they hate. What the heck? Capitals? Is Wyoming a capital? It's your waterbed. Oh, dang it. So the person who joined didn't actually play. What the heck? What a troll.
Holy moly, W is rough.
I think I didn't, one of them I didn't answer. I answered all but one. I think it was diseases. Yeah, I don't think I came up with a disease. Sure, Woody is fine. Wash, okay, yeah, you do plug in a washing machine. A water gun, yeah, that is a good answer. Waterbed.
Waterbed.
You can buy a waterbed for a kid. Let me, if I type waterbed into Google image search, is the first one going to be primarily for kids? I mean, it's hard to tell. See, like this looks like a kid one.
I mean, okay, they jump on it and break it.
Wait, oh, Wendy's is good.
Rap is kinda healthy, right?
Yeah, I'm okay you downvote that one. A wrap, I mean, it depends on what's inside, right? Wrap just means it has like the tortilla or whatever it is, the thing around it. But so you could put anything inside, but I guess it has a reputation perhaps for being healthy.
What kind of fried oily wraps are you having?
Like you have wraps with like just all meat, like meat lovers wraps, right? Like just put bacon and pork and whatever, like any random shit in there. Like, but yeah, I'm fine if you downvote this one. I won't feel strongly about it if you're like, no, that doesn't count.
I'm a abstain, but that still counts as positive since you only need a tie on up to down vote.
Oh, that's a good answer. I didn't think of this one. Yeah, we went
LMAO.
fucking the meta self-referential answer. Ooh, WOD. Thank you for avoiding Welk, because I felt like Welk was very obvious, so I was worried that you would have also hit that one. Washington U, sure. Never heard of it, but I'll believe that it exists. Water, gosh darn it. So we have to vote no because this is basically the same answer again. We both chose the same answer.
Yeah, this is kinda the same, lol.
Wakanda? Is it the capital? I'll take your word for it. Sure. Well, no, actually, let's verify. It's not Wakanda capital. No, it's telling me the capital of Wakanda, but I was like, is Wakanda a capital? Wakanda is a fictional country. Okay, so we don't know if it's a... Well, I mean, it's a country, so it can't be a capital, right? Because countries are not capitals of anything. So I guess no.
You should downvote it, lol.
Dang, you beat me again? What the heck? Oh, wow. All right, I gotta move on to the next game, which is what I forgot already. Let's see. Oh, Cauldron Caution. Okay. Let's set the category. Where is it? Cauldron Caution. Is Wyoming really not a capital? Wait, okay,
But yeah, some other time when you got more people, we can play with a bigger party.
Oh, because Wyoming is a state. Okay. I thought Wyoming was a city, maybe. And so it would have been like the capital of some state, maybe, you know? But I guess it's not. Okay. What was it? Oh yeah, Cauldron Caution is the game we're switching to now. Cauldron Caution. Here we go. And I have no idea what type of game this is.
Holy moly, we are so dumb because Washington, D.C.
Oh, right. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, this game just shows us brain farts.
Well, the problem is you're under time pressure, right? So you're nervous. Hey, only bang. Look, it has a French option.
I'm a head out though, but I love categories.
All right, see you later, CTO. Drat. Chapter 1, you're on the menu. Hey, I don't want to get eaten today. Ah, wait, no. How's the wife? How's Miss Bogtopus? Any kids on the way? Wait. I'm more of a breakfast delicacy. You can't eat me without berries. Did he pull out some berries? Oh, did something bite him? Thanks, Ashy. You saved my butt again. Well, if you were at least trying to be stealthy, I wouldn't have to. I'm trying, but they always manage to find me. Maybe get rid of that dang haircut. No, don't touch my hair. It's mine. Whatever. Let's go back to Dad. Click around to interact with the world. Okay. Sometimes I swallow a light bug by accident. Then my tummy's all glowy. Daddy, are you in there? Hey, why aren't you two at your hiding spot? Charlotte just got caught. Again. Yeah, I did. What did I do to end up with daughter so bad at hiding? And where's your camouflage? I have this rock. How a mere pebble is gonna be of any help? I found a bigger one, but it was too heavy. So I drew a scary face on this one. Why can't you be more like your brother? He never gets caught. About that. Ah, a track trap. Oh no, your hand is getting chewed on. Are you okay? Meh, you don't really feel it after a while. What do we do, Daddy? Daddy? Charlotte, go hide somewhere. The one who planted this trap will be here any second. But what about Ash Shield? Ash, you're gonna give away my position. Maybe no one will come? Well. Couple of shiders fresh out of their bush. Uh-oh. Sir, you gotta help me. My brother has a very weird creature biting his hand. Yeah, I'm the one who did that. Wait, Sirius is doing something. Oh, well, stop it then. Nah. You should run, Shyla. I'm not giving up on you. Suit yourself. Hard to suit yourself when you're not owning any clothes. But don't worry about it, because I'm gonna put you two in my cauldron. Ready? What are we readying for? I don't know what. New? Your turn. Don't come any closer. You'll what? I'll throw Rocky at you. 0 damage, 1 health. Enemy turn. Come on, Rocky, you can do this. Wow, I wonder how I'll get through that. No, Rocky! Alright, game's over. Ugh, that was fun. Anyway, it's time for some Shider stew. Pardon me, sir. Huh? You have a permit to hunt here? Oh, I kind of left it at home. Very well. License and registration, please. Oh, come on. We can't lay a single trap without you damn host sticking your nose in it. And what do we have here? Hello, sir. My brother got his wrist trumped by this guy's weird doggy. So, seem classifiable as ingredients. Well, you know how the saying goes. If it's dumb enough to get caught, you can put it in the pot. What about if it talks, don't cook it? Doesn't rhyme, doesn't count. And how about this one? Tiny and hairy makes for bad spaghetti. I like it. No. Oh, okay. Anyway, that's clearly classified as poaching. You have to come with me, sir. Enough. Careful now. I'm not going back to jail. Erg. Screw you guys. Another runner. Wow, you chased him away. I'm just doing my job. I want a job like that. Teach me how to beat up baddies, please. You want to learn how to battle as a Quitchener? You? Yeah. Huh. Pretty please? Never thought a Shider could be so enthusiastic. You should hire my sis. She rocks. Yeah. She rocks? Yeah, she's really into rocks. That's cool. Thanks. You know what? I like your style. I'll give you a little test. Are you up for it? It's on. Listen up, I'll show you the ropes. In battle, Quitcheners use the help of assistants to fight. But I lost Rocky. You lost who? No matter. Here, take some of mine. Cool, I'll summon them right away. Slow down, you still have to pay for them. But I don't have any money. Don't worry about that. In the fight, everything is paid with golden pumpkins. You can collect them in plots over here. So do that first. Yep, just like that. With the 2 you start with, you now have 3. You can now play an assistant. Each assistant has a value. It's how much damage they deal. They also have a this value. It's how much damage they can take. Most of them also have a special effect. Take a closer look at them to check them out. Oops. When I die, deal -1 to all assistants. At the end of turn, I gain plus heart. Ooh, that sounds good. Very good. You can spend 3 actions per turn. You already spent 2 by collecting pumpkins and summoning an assistant. You can purchase new assistants on the market. It also costs pumpkin, but since you need to refill your hand, you should do that as a last action. Pushy. When I survive damage, I deal -2 to the assistants that I face. While I'm alive, I'll kill any assistant I damage. Doesn't blink. As you can see, at the end of each turn, pumpkin slots each regrow 1 golden pumpkin. The market also gets updated. So it's your turn now? Correct, I'll take it quickly. You have 1 main action left to learn about. And that, of course, is fighting. Now we're talking. First, you must select the assistant you want to fight with. Since you only have one, it shouldn't be much of a decision. In each fight, the selected assistant will strike the place in front of them. If there's an enemy assistant in that place, they'll strike each other. They'll lose as much this as that. If the place is empty, they'll hit me instead. If I take too much damage, I guess that means you win. I don't really want to hurt you though. Don't worry, I'm used to it. I mean, just confirm your attack. I'll place my assistants accordingly. As you can see, I used my assistants to block the incoming damage. I could have also moved it out of the way and take the damage myself. Be careful, as you can only attack once per turn. You now have the basics of Kitchener's fights. Neat, I'm a Kitchener now? Don't kid yourself, you still don't know a thing about magic recipes. Drat. Anyway, let's keep going for a bit, just to make sure. List your remaining actions as you like. What to do? When I survive, damage gained to... Oh, interesting. 1 damage. Now you know how to attack. I think you should know a thing or two about defense. If declare attacking you, so you can react accordingly. As you've seen before, the defender always have the last hand assistant placement. You can move them around, but they block each other, so be careful. Once you're ready to just confirm your defense. I guess this is it. Alright, I'll stop blathering now. Show me what you can do. Abomination. Deal 1 to assistant. When I shoot damage, deal this to assistant face. Remember, although you can only attack once a turn, you can attack with as many assistants as you have ready. Okay. Alright, I've seen enough. So did I pass the test? I did, didn't I? You seem to grasp the basics. What's your name, kid? I'm Shyla. Cute, mine's Austin. Listen, Shyla, if you want to join the host guild, you'll need more than that to prove yourself. The host guild? I'll tell you more about it at my place. Here, hop on my... Broom? What broom? Alright, Shyla, your next test will be to find my broom. I'll probably crash, park it around here. As a test, of course. I'm on it. Something I saw... Okay. A ticket, that's mine. Pitching... Why do we even bother looking here? Hey Dad, can you get your stuff? The bad guy's gone. Daddy? Oh, he must be using his secret hiding technique, which consists of taking a nap. Truly a master of his art. There's nothing here. It's pretty fun to dive in the algae until you swim into a bogtopus. I really need to find that broom. Hey, calm down. You got this. You don't think I'm gonna screw up? Well, you seem to be better at this than hiding. Thanks. Then again, you're really the worst at hiding, girl. Go back to pretending to be a dairy bush. Sorry. But if you're looking for something lost, you should check out the algae lake. You could lose just about anything in this plant mess. Good call. Move to another place by clicking on the border souvenirs. Squishy, squishy. One ticket for me. Nothing interesting. Daddy told me that glow eggs are in those weird plants. Must be why they blow up all the time. Now that I think about it, I don't really know what brooms look like. Oh, a weird stick. Ashley was gonna love it. A stick? Outrageous. I want to find a specimen of balance ride on optimized magic. Oh, sorry. Wait, how do I go back? Oh, wow. Wait, you must be that broom thing. I thought you were supposed to be clean stuff. Irrelevant. Release me from this devilish vegetable entanglement. On it. Oh, I see the broom now. I was like, what? I don't see a broom at all. Now I see it. That rescue was a tad rough, young lady. Hey, you. You're that meanie that tried to eat me earlier. You two have history? Well, if you don't mind teaching this thug some good manners. Revenge! Big octopus bully. I'm not a snack. Does this guy have any powers? When I attack, I also damage all other enemy assistants. Ooh, that's nice. I get 2 cards? When you play me, I deal -3. The assistant I face if it's already damaged. Reduce any damage I take by 1. Oh, maybe I should have attacked. Right, you can only attack once per turn. You can use as many assistants as you have. Okay. Ooh, that sounds good. At the end of the turn, I take my... Ooh, that sounds bad. This might be good, though. Wait, what? I lose a card? Is this the dispenser guy? It is. Wait, why did he... Oh. Nice. Wait, why did I... Oh, because he survived damage. What a piece of crap. Yo, octopus. Oh, this is the thing that gets stronger, right? When Ace doesn't die, yeah, that sucks. Wait, what? Oh, you reduced damage by 1. Dang, I wasn't paying attention. They do 2 damage somehow. Hmm. Well, I win now, right? Because you can't block everything. That's what you get, meanie. Ooh, is that a booster pack? What's this? When you trigger a recipe effect, I gain +1. Peeper, -2 to the enemy assistant. Permanently or 1 turn? Gain 5. Ooh, nice. Whoa, and don't try to eat me again. That was a rather shabby performance. Where were your magic ingredients, young lady? What are those again? No matter. I can't deny you've shown results. As the situation requires it, I shall give you my thanks. Okay. I think I have to get you back to Austin now. And I have to give him a word about his deplorable landing skills. A ticket, that's mine. Catching. Is there tickets anywhere? I don't see any. Oh my gosh, you found it. I mean, you passed the test. Good work. Just doing my job. Oh dear, she starts to sound like you. What are you getting this dinky lady into? Well, you know, I still don't have my students for the grand banquet. You're what for the what now? And you picked this pinkish bug to assist you? Are you aware she's not accustomed to magical recipes? I'll teach her a thing or two about that, don't worry. She has special looks, that's a start. Surely you must jest. She doesn't even have a single piece of fabric on. Hey, you're naked too. At least she has interesting hair. I'll give you that. Heck yeah. Alright, all aboard. You can lose a few pounds, young lady. I'm not even on top of you yet. The simple look of you makes my wood crack. Oof. Hush you two. Hey guys. Not forgetting anything? Whatever. Leaving without a goodbye, eh? That's rude. End of chapter 1. Okay, so it's a card deck battler. Save, sure. Hey, are you done? Almost. What's taking here so long? I'm done. Recipe for success. Ta-da! Huh? How do I look? Pretty good, actually. Just pretty good? I like your hair. Thanks. But how did you find that dress? I only gave you my sister's childhood clothes. I put 2 shirts on and made more holes right your arms. Oh, ingenious, I guess. Just don't tell my sis about it, okay? Anyway, now that you're dressed up, I can finally start your training and preparations for the grand banquet. What is that? You seriously never heard of it? That's the biggest ceremony we have in place for the Taste Buddies. Who? The Taste Buddies? The emissary of magics, leaders of the Chef's Guild? You've never heard of the guild, have you? You're like big clubs, right? I should have expected as much. Let's get this over with. Which version do you want to hear? Hit me with the short version. Not really thirsty for knowledge, I see. I'm just not a big nerd. No offense. Ouch. Anyway, we Quicheners are incorporated into what is called the Cauldron Union. This organization is divided into 4 guilds. First, there's the Hunter's Guild, gathering new ingredients from uncharted territory. Then there's the Curator's Guild, cultivating the discovered ingredients in sanctuaries. These ingredients are actually usually given to the Chef's Guild, cooking them into powerful magical recipes. And finally, to supervise all this, there's us, the Host Guild. Sounds like a lot of complicated stuff. That's why I need your assistance as my student and why I'm taking time to show you the ropes. Alright. Now you're aware of the guilds. Still, there are people who are not directly affiliated with the Cauldron Union and thus not part of the guild, like your family. We call them naturists, as they still bond with their environment in an undomesticated way, which seems to imply wandering naked in bushes, but let's not mind that. In that case, I want to be a naturist. That's what you were a few minutes ago. Oh, yeah, right. Are you dense? I told you I'm taking you under my teaching so you can become a member of the Host Guild. You're literally wearing the outfit right now. Oh, so that's what this is about. You hairy simpleton. You know what? Forget about the guilds right now. Let's just focus on teaching you how to make magic recipes. Wait, I thought I was a chef. It was a chef who cooked stuff. So forget about the guilds. Oh wait, that's actually an astute observation. You see, all Quicheners have to know their basics around the cauldron. Although we don't all attain the same finesse in our technique as the chef, utilizing the magical natures of our ingredients is very useful in our daily life. And that includes fighting. Oh yeah, food fight. I'm not sure how I feel about that enthusiasm. Just go check the cupboard. What you need is in there. Hold right click to hide interactive elements. This thing? Nothing interesting. There are golden pumpkins. You need them to pay for stuff. Wait, were you waiting for me to congratulate you for remembering that? Oh yeah, pollen. Don't tell me you eat that too. It's one of my favorite. You shudders really are a curious kind. That's a lot of green radishes. Don't tell me you eat those raw. You don't? Why do you keep this scary eye in a jar? When it comes to ingredients, a good Quickener must value quality over looks. I do still get goosebumps sometimes though. Oh, this is disgusting, kind of squishy. I'm not sure I get the distinction. This is where Austin puts his falling hair. What? No. It's not even my hair color. If anything, that would be yours. This is where I put all my falling hair. That's not what I meant. Pokey pokey, that's a cute squishy bloop. What's that, magic dust? Pixie powder, actually. That is one of the most basic ingredients. Can I eat it? No. A fine addition to my collection. Alright, I forgot. We're looking for tickets. In my pocket. Ticket, that's mine. Hey, let me see what you have. A knife! No! Oh, what's that? You can select items in your inventory to interact with different parts of the world. What am I supposed to do? You found it? I think so. Then show it to me. Oh. You found it? Yeah, but that hat is too tiny. I'm messing with you. I know it's not a hat. Okay, you had me there. I really need that chair. My tail legs are exhausted. I mean, I really like this, toilet. Don't you dare do unspeakable things to this cauldron. Oh, so that's what the cauldron looks like. You know what? This clearly was a mistake. Turn in your uniform, you're out. Earth. So that's what the cauldron's supposed to do. Wait, get this thing off me! On it, boss. Don't call me that. Help! Okay, also my buddies. Wait, use a cauldron. But how? Catch ingredients over there. That one? Yes, ingredients don't have that. But you still have a special effect. To activate, you need to put the ingredient in the cauldron. But first, place it on the shelf to prepare it. Good. Ingredients have another particularity. They have a type, which is either this, this, or this. These types can trigger bonus effects called recipe effects. And how does that work? All you have to do is put an ingredient with a different type than the cauldron. Spawns an abomination. Take a look at recipe effects. What happened to know what will happen next. Okay. You're gonna put your this into this. That means you get an abomination. Once you put the ingredient in the cauldron, it will first trigger the recipe effect and then its own effect. Then the cauldron will take the type of this ingredient. So do that now. All right. Haha, this guy's all gooey. Alright, now get this thing off me for good. It's on. Shatter on stick, +3 to ally assistant. Ouch, my esophagus. Oh, we share the plots. He can grab them too. Okay. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to kill these guys. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need this. Two damage. Hey, listen. Putting multiple ingredients on shelves allows you to put them all in the cauldron in one action. That's one weird soup I'm making. Ooh, plus ally assistant, that sounds good. This plant is suffering the looks. Don't empty all my ingredients in stock. Sure. This kills whatever blocks, right? Yeah. Kill an injured enemy assistant. That might be good. Or this might be too. Oh, I didn't trigger an effect from that? Gosh darn it. Ooh, that sounds bad. Double the thingy. What the heck? I'm fucked. Should win, right? There's no way we can block it. Yeah. Phew, that was a close one. Here you go. When you trigger a recipe effect, gain +2 this. Okay. Survive. Nice. Okay, the recipe effect I trigger replicates. What? Oh, whatever recipe effect happens twice. I see. Phew, good work, kid. You're more perceptive than I thought. So I passed this test too? Huh? Yeah, I guess so. But no time to be around the branches. We have to find out what these hysterical vines are all about. Investigation time. There's a lot of these mean branches. I don't think I can beat them all one by one. We have to find the origin. Hey, check that out. There's some movement outside. Let's go take a look. So that's what the neighborhood is like around here. What? Something is very wrong. The plants aren't supposed to do that? What do you think? Of course not. Honestly, I just didn't want to draw hasty conclusions again. We need to find the Guardian. Who's that, the bad guy? No, he's on our side. Although sometimes I wonder. Remember the sanctuaries I talked about? That's where you put the ingredients you found. That's the food land. Yeah, kinda. Right now, we're located on the outskirts of the Enchanted Orchard. It's a sanctuary containing a lot of magical plant specimen. Each sanctuary has a guardian at its head. They're powerful questioners in charge of these primordial places. Although the guardian for this sanctuary is kind of a goof. Anyway, starting random experiments, always starting random experiments, putting who knows what in their stump. Sounds like a fun guy. You got that right. Anyway, this is part of the result of one of their screw-ups. Tell you what, Shella, as a first task, go warn the guardian about the situation. First task, that means I'm hired? Yeah, alright. I hereby make you my student. Yeah! Now go get the broom and knows the way to the guardian. On it, boss. A ticket, that's mine. Hey there, birdie. You look very weird. Want a ticket? Master damage gain. Ooh, nice. When I die, place a basic ingredient cauldron. Okay. This to any assistant. Cool scout. When I survive damage, I return to your hand. Interesting. Plus this to all abominations. That sounds difficult to use. Where the heck is the broom? It's locked. Wait, the lock looks weird. Kinda seems like you need a cauldron to open this thing. It's locked. Wait, the lock looks weird. I think I use my cauldron for this. The heck? What? Lose a random assistant and ingredient to skip the puzzle? What is... what? Green? So I do paw and hat? Wakey wakey, Mr. Sticky. Ah, scoundrel, identify yourself. Do not lay a finger on my fine timber. Hello, Grumpy. Oh, it's you, dinky lady. How do you like my new look? You seem more distinguished, I suppose. Yeah, you too, but quit babbling. You gotta take me to the Guardian. You? Meeting someone as prominent as a Guardian themselves? You must jest. She's serious. There's a planned apocalypse out here, and I must stay here to contain it, or I'm gonna crush, or it's gonna crush the house. All right, let's go. Hold on, I think you should get a little more prepared. Prepared? How? Simple. Get your favorite assistant and ingredients ready just in advance. That way, if you get into a fight, you'll get some of your stuff already on hand, and the rest will be put in the market. Come back to me when you're done, but don't take all your time. Edit your deck. Pick at least 4 assistants. This is for turn 1, I guess, right? Can I turn the page somehow, or is that this is it? I guess this is it. These are also weird. Alright, you're set? I think so. This is preposterous. You really expect her to be able to ride on a masterpiece of artwork such as myself? Oof. Hey, what does the Guardian look like? Oh, don't worry, you'll know when you find them. I'm sure of it. My window! Get going now. Yeehaw! Wow, we're pretty high. Oh, goody. Is it really a humongous insectoid suffering from vertigo that is sitting astride my graceful self? Graceful my butt? Your seat is giving me splinters. How dare you! It is but your disgraceful arse that is curving my fine wood in the most gruesome manner. No, you. Oh, dearie me. Is it far away? Hush. Are we there yet? This can't be happening. This is taking too long. Is that so? So what of now? Are we dashing quickly enough for your eager standards? Stop it. Uh-oh. Oh, somebody grabbed it, or the hand grabbed it. I didn't see that. Ouch. Stupid stick. That really hurt. Where am I? And this is probably a good stopping point after I get this ticket. Any air tickets? I don't see any. Alright, let's save here. Or does it auto-save? Save slot. Cauldron Caution. Pretty fun. Let's see. Oh, we got the achievement. Ending screen. Interact. Play. So thank you everyone for tuning in. We played 2 games today. Let's see, we played Celldom Classic and then Cauldron Caution, both very cute games. Regular schedule top left corner of the screen every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. It's about 1 minute ago your time zone. Or 1 hour, I mean. 1 hour ago your time zone. We got the Stuff Thursday stream where we play puzzle games, hidden object games, that sort of stuff with my co-host Stephanie. Every Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific, that's about 2.5 hours ago in your time zone. We got the Solo Saturday stream where I play random games from our review queue. We got the Discord. Join the Discord for updates to the schedule, announcements for off-schedule streams. Today's Sunday, so tomorrow Monday we'll be playing Jump the Track with Jubilee. Tuesday we're playing K9 with Yami. Wednesday we're playing Espiritu Delusion with Tiki Mouse. Thursday we're playing Bathhouse Creatures without Steph. Steph isn't going to be here next week, so she'll be back the week after. Friday we're playing Nova Hearts with Bunny Celeste, and then Saturday we're playing Moods with Zenith, so look forward to that. And yeah, I think that's it. Thanks again everyone for tuning in. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of Cap Raid while I look for something to raid.